good.
I'm liking that. You know,
Yeah.
we've got a 700 ceiling that we haven't gone over for a while.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Maybe by 2025, it'll be okay.
Just keep England out.
Maybe by 2025 it should be okay.
Yeah, that's right. Between the Irish and the Scots, that didn't work.
Supposed to be sunny tomorrow.
Is it? It's cold though. It's like supposed to be minus 12, 13.
In the daytime?
Oh, well, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Minute to go.
You're not used to it.
I know.
Just about half a minute.
Sorry, Ben?
Minus 13 says tomorrow.
Call the meeting to order. I want to recognize that we are on the unceded traditional territory of the Upper Similkameen Indian Band. Adoption of the agenda.
I'll make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Councillor Gould, seconder. Councillor Willis, any?
One adjustment,
Yep.
under the call to order.
Oh. Oh, I'll scratch you out and put myself back. So noted. Anything else? All in favor? Carried. Adoption of the minutes from December 7th.
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Councillor Elliott, seconded. Mrs. Councillor McLean. Any errors or omissions? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Down to 6. Staff reports. Development permit for 185 Bridge Street. Does anybody want to make a motion? Councillor Willis, seconder. Councillor Elliott, any questions? All in favor? Carried. 6.2, lease renewal, 107 Vermilion Avenue, Okanagan Regional Library Branch. Somebody want to make a recommendation?
I'll make the recommendation.
Councillor Gould. Councillor McLean, any questions, comments? All in favor? Carried, thank you. Next one is the 2020 third quarter financial update, recommendation. Councillor McLean, seconder.
Second, Mr. Mayor.
Councillor Willis, questions? Councillor Gould.
I'm just wondering, like, I went through it today, and I was just wondering if the financial officer would like to speak on it, and if there's anything that are, any surprises with it that we weren't expecting.
Not at the moment. Really, our financials look fairly well. Kudos to staff for, yeah. So, overall, the financials look very good. I think in the report, we're just over 50% of expenditures for the year. Considering that we're 3/4 of the way through the year, that's actually fairly good. I'd like to give a warm thank you to staff for their fiscal restraint during the year, during COVID. It definitely made my job a lot easier and was great. The grants for the infrastructure that we've applied for, we haven't heard from yet, so that speaks to a large part of the discrepancy as well. Probably we're looking at 2021. They're scheduled in the 2021 financial plan, so they become carryovers. Other than that, it was fairly easy to prepare. It's one of the things that was in our audit letter from KPMG, was that we do a quarterly update to council on our finances. So yeah, I didn't see any surprises. I didn't see any anything that kind of raised an eyebrow.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else? Call the question, all in favor? Carried, thank you. Council reports, let's start with Councillor Elliott tonight.
Okay, this past week kind of went zoom, zoom, zoom for me. Tuesday, December 15th, I attended a Princeton Healthcare Steering Committee Zoom meeting. Mayor McLean also attended. Wednesday, December 16th, following day, I attended the first Zoom meeting of the Princeton Arts Council, and that went well. And Thursday, December 17th, I was able to attend a Zoom meeting hosted by the interagency group. It didn't fly very far simply because of lack of attendance, but other than that, I have nothing else to report.
Thank you. Councillor McLean.
I had no Zoom meetings. I did Zoom around and around my lot clearing the snow off. That's about as close as I came to a Zoom meeting. That's all I have to report.
Lucky you. Councillor Willis.
I'm the same as Councillor McLean over there. No, I don't have any meetings to report.
Okay, Councillor Gould.
For meetings, I just had December 15th, I attended the Skill Center quarterly meeting, and then with Mr. Mayor, and then just got to enjoy last Friday since how we can't go visit people. Met up with some friends and we walked around town and did a little bit of shopping for some of the stores that were open and got to enjoy the lights. That was really nice. And then I also signed up to be one of the judges for the Christmas lights display, and that closed today, but they've given us 3 days to look at that now, thanks to the snow. And yeah, I've noticed that there was almost 30 applicants.
Yeah,
So
somewhere down there.
that was really good. I'm impressed with that. And the lights just look remarkable downtown. I really enjoy that. It's a nice way that you can still get together with people without breaking any rules.
Yeah.
And then just take the opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. What do I got here? So on the 10th of December, I had a South Okanagan Mayor's Roundtable hosted by the Mayor of Penticton. We met with the RCMP detachment sergeants or commanders and the superintendent, just to bring up any issues that the mayors and the RDUS chair might have. We don't have a lot of the same issues that some of the other communities do, so we're pretty lucky there. And then we had a phone meeting with the new Minister of Municipal Affairs, just to introduce herself to us, and they had a doctor on from the province to talk about COVID response and any questions that anybody would have had. It's funny because one of the concerns was we want to know what our numbers are in our community. Later that day it was released that they were going to start telling us weekly what our numbers are in our community. So it was kind of lucky timing, I guess, there. One of the things that was interesting was the transit has been taken out of Ministry of Transportation. I moved to Ministry of Environment, and housing's been moved to David Eby's office, so out of Municipal Affairs. So some pretty big changes for us. Now we have to make relationships with some new ministries, so that should be interesting. And then we had a regional district board meeting on the 17th, and we also had that skill center meeting. And that's all I have to report. Number 8, correspondence receive and file. We have 8.1 to 8.4. Motion to receive and file. Councillor McLean, seconder.
I'll second.
Councillor Gould. I do want to point one of the ones out is the quarterly report from the Ombudsman, our Ombudsperson now. It was really good. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that, we weren't written up for anything. We did a good job this year. So motion to call the question. All in favor? Carried. Correspondence action requested. 9.1 SILGA call for nominations. We have a Counselor Gould.
I'll make the motion that the Town of Princeton nominate Mayor Spencer Coyne as Director at Large for the Southern Interior Local Government Association.
Thank you,
So
Counselor Gould.
seconded.
Counselor Elliott, questions or comments? All in favor? Thank you, carried. There's no bylaws, there are no new motion to close. Recommendation that the meeting be closed to the public for the consideration of the acquisition, disposition, and expropriation of lands and or improvements if council considers that disclosure could reasonably be expected to harm the interests of the municipality. Councilor Willis, seconder. Councilor McLean. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.